it, right? And let's look at Dr. Carol last week, who wrote the book Mindset, and is a main proponent of these two mindsets. She says people may start with different temperaments. You can start with different temperaments, can be melancholy, uh, can be outspoken, you can be an introvert, whatever it is you start with, right? People can start with different temperaments, different aptitudes, right? You can start with different aptitudes, different temperaments. Really, it doesn't matter where you start from. Life is not about where you start from. Life is about what you do with where you start from on where you are today. It's not what you were given, it's what you do with what you were given. As many people that had, Bible will tell us, Hebrews chapter 12, verse 1 says, we're surrounded with a multitude of witnesses. For whatever example you're looking for, you have witnesses. Right? It's not about what you were giving. People were giving the same thing and worse that you were giving, and they succeeded. They stand as witnesses against you. Your problem is not what you were given. Your problem is not the country you're living. Your problem is not where you were born. Your problem is not your parents. Your problem is you. People can start with different temperaments, different aptitudes, but it is clear that experience, training, and personal effort take them the rest of the way. It doesn't matter where you started from, it doesn't matter where you are, but you can use your experience, and it doesn't matter the experience that you have. It's the way you define that experience that matters. Right? You can use the experience, you can get training, you can learn, you can listen to other people's story, you can read books, you can be like Isaac Newton that says that he has gone further, he has seen further because of the shoulders of the giants that have gone before him. We can do that also. We can read, we can listen, see other people's example. How did they succeed? They're human beings just like you and myself. It doesn't matter how old you are. There are people that have succeeded at 65. There are people that have succeeded at age 75. There are people that have succeeded at 85. There are people that have succeeded at 25. There are people that have succeeded at 15. Your age is not your limit. It's what you do with who you are, where you are, and what you got. So I'm gonna read Dr. Dweck's quote again. It says people may start from different temperaments, different aptitudes, right? Different school level, degree, intelligent level. People can start anywhere, but it is clear that what is going to differentiate and what differentiates people is their experience, right? And I'm going to add not just their experience, but what they do with their experience. So it is their experience, and that experience is not the end of it, because sometimes some people are limited by their experience. Like a lady asked me one time. She says, I've always had bad in my life. Will I ever succeed? Right? If you don't have a experience of success to rest on, you can develop one. That's why we could talk about training. You can look at the example of other people that have succeeded, and from the example, you can begin to develop the emotions of success. You can begin to see yourself in those people that succeeded, and you can see yourself in those people that succeeded and succeed in their stead, even though you don't have the history of success. You can use the success for another person to help you push forward. That's why you talk about training, exercising. You learn, you practice, you learn, you practice, you learn, you practice, and you can develop what we call a synthetic experience. And it's just as real. It will give you the same emotions as if it was your own experience. So you can use experience, you can use training, And more than any other thing, it's the personal effort because it needs you. Your success needs you. You're not going to succeed without yourself. Your success needs your involvement. Your success needs your engagement. Your success needs your initiative, right? So, and that will take you the rest of the way. And really, there's no limit to how far you can go. There's no limit to what you can get if you put your experience, training, and personal effort together, right? Robert Sternberg has and says the major factor in whether people achieve expertise is not some fixed probability, but purposeful engagement. It doesn't matter where you've been, what you had. It doesn't matter your history. You can become better. Like I got to say, I got to do this and I do it fluently now, right? It's not because I was born this way. I wasn't born this way, right? I was well, I grew up as a shy person. If you talk about temperament or personality, I'm an introvert. I shouldn't be doing this. I'm not one that's built to do this. But guess what? I'm able to do this by experience, training, and personal effort. The more I do it, the better am I doing it. The more I do it, the better am I doing it. I'm a teacher, but because I'm a teacher, doesn't it's not the reason why I'm able to do it this way. It's because I do it. I get better at doing it, better at doing it, better at doing it, better at doing it. It's like Paul will say. Paul says, I did not allow the grace of God upon my life to be in vain. Therefore, I worked harder than all the others. I put in the personal effort. Yes, I'm anointed. I seen Jesus. I'm an apostle. But that is not enough to not allow the grace of God upon my life not to be in vain. I have to put in personal effort. I have to put in training. I have to put personal effort. I have to put in training. I have to learn. I have to do. I have to gain experience. I have to apply it. I have to know what to take away. I have to know what to add to it. I have to continually, apply myself, put initiative, set goals for myself, be willing to change, be willing to grow, be willing to to make decisions, right? To forsake some things, to take up new things, whatever it is that would help me on my journey so that I can become better and better and better. I'm more fitted for the purpose, the intent for which I have been called. You can get better. You can get better. You're not limited by your education. You're not limited by your experience, right? You can grow. You can grow. You can learn. You can grow. You can learn. You can grow. You can learn. You can grow, right? Let's see. Uh,